Hey everybody, Zero here, and I'm very excited to show you my birthday present from K-Chan. And it was something that I was going to buy a while ago, and then I didn't because I don't remember what happened. I didn't have enough money, or I don't know, stuff came up. Or I couldn't find one or something, I don't know. But this is a Dreamcast. I had one before a long time ago, and I always wanted one again because they're awesome. If it was Sega's last system before they dropped out of the console race, and now they just make games for as a company for all systems. But the Dreamcast was awesome because it did a lot of things before any other system did. The first thing it did was, if you look at the back here, there is, over here, a, not Ethernet, but a cable, like a phone jack. And this was the first system to have, full online play where you could just, like, plug it in if you had a modem at home or whatever. Back in the day when people had AOL. And you could go online and play games with people. And it was the first system that really, like, brought that into the home. Also, the controller, which I absolutely love. It looks like really, really large, but it's actually pretty comfortable in your hand, even though it's bigger than like an original Xbox controller. Not just because the shape and the design is unique, but I don't have one right now because I have to buy it. But the VMUs, or virtual memory unit, that goes inside the controller here. It's basically like a memory card, but it has a screen on it. So it plugs into here, and then the screen shows through in this little window. And when you're playing a game, it'll display important information here. So, for example, if you're playing Resident Evil, it'll show you like your health and your status. So if you're fine, or if you're cautioned or danger, or poisoned or whatever, it'll show it right there. If you're playing like Madden, it'll show like your plays down here. So they won't be up on the TV screen for everybody to see. So the game's actually more realistic that way. But it's a cool little thing because you can pop it out, and there's like a little D-pad and buttons on it, and you can actually play little mini games on it to like level up your characters and stuff while you're not actually playing your Dreamcast. And there's two slots. You can either put two VMUs in there, or there was like a Rumble Pack type one, I think, that you could put in there if you wanted. The system itself had 4 controller ports, and it was actually a Windows operating system based off of, kind of. Right now I have the original Shenmue in there, which is a, if you like Japanese stuff, then you would like it. It's, I got this copy off eBay, and it's like absolutely mint condition. I've never seen a game in such good condition. There's not even any dust or scratches on the jewel case, but it's got the instructions. It's a multi-disc game, so it's got all that stuff in there, and each of the discs is like flawless. But yeah, you probably, if you've played Shenmue at all, you probably played Shenmue 2, which came out on original Xbox, I believe. But a lot of good games came out on Dreamcast, like Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2, the Sonic Advance, or not Sonic Advance, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. There were a lot of like fighting games, a lot of RPGs, some sports games, some unique stuff like Jet Grind Radio and Space Channel 5, which are really, really good. I have to basically pick up copies of all of those now. Now that I have this again. This system kind of died out pretty quickly because it came out right before the PS2 did, and the PS2 could play DVDs and was backwards compatible with PS1 games, and it just, I don't know, it kind of took the world by storm. So the Dreamcast ended up, selling pretty well at the beginning, but then kind of fizzling out, which is a shame because this system's awesome, and people still make their own like games to this day for it, because it was that's another reason that it died off so quickly, was it had piracy issues. You could basically like copy a game disc and just put the burned disc in there, and like you didn't even need any sort of like cheat device or anything to get the games to work. So yeah, hopefully I'll slowly build up a collection of Dreamcast games. Even though most of the games have been ported to either GameCube or PS2 by this point, I still want to own the original Dreamcast ones. But definitely an awesome system, and I guess that was kind of like a mini info/review thing on it. But I basically just wanted to show off that I got it for my birthday, and thank K-Chan again for getting it for me. And yeah, hopefully I'll do some more Dreamcast stuff in the future now that I have this, but I'll see you guys later.